Hi, hello, and welcome. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the next episode of Doctor Who. Today we're going to watch episode number 10 of series number 3. And this is the first episode that we are going to watch after this big and fantastic two-parter that we have seen throughout the last 2 weeks. This one was so special, and it has a special place in my heart because it was great from start to finish. It was a story that was so tense and gave us so much input, and I loved it. I loved every single bit of it. So this episode is the next one after that. My expectations are still somewhere up here, which might be a problem for this episode. I don't know. Because I'm very happy and eager to go into this episode because of what happened in the last 2 episodes, and it was so much fun. But who knows? Either this will be kind of the same. I don't think that it can even top what we have seen in the last 2 weeks, but it will be either kind of the same rate or it will drop down very far. And I'm a little anxious about that one. But on the other hand, we're getting so close to the finale. I think they are going to build up the tension even more. And I really hope we're going to get to see... Wow, great English today. We're going to see the meeting between the parents or the mom of Martha and the doctor and whatever this organization is that is waiting for the doctor. I'm so curious what's going to happen today, and we're going to get right into the episode. Also, today is such a hot mess out there. It's, I don't know, 30 degrees Celsius, whatever, however this is called in American English. I have no idea of Fahrenheit, but it's way, way, way too hot for May. I mean, it's almost June, but I am used, since I do have my birthday at the beginning of June, I am used to the weather still being so bad and rainy all day or half of the month, and in the second half of June it slowly gets better. Now we're at the 18th of May and the sun out there is burning like crazy. It's so hot in here. And also, I have to close the windows to make this reaction. And my computer works like a, I don't know, like an oven. And it's just heating up more and more. Inside of here, it's like 33 degrees, even warmer than when you go outside. I don't know. Enough of me blabbing. I'm very sorry for it, but I needed to get it up because it's like really... I don't like those high temperatures. Let's get into the episode. I'm curious to find out what's going to happen today. Please give me this visit of the doctor at Martha's house, please. Okay. What is this? Where are we? What's going to happen? Oh, I'm so excited. So many questions. And a girl climbing over a fence in the middle of the night all by herself. Okay. Oh, danger, keep out. Do you think this is such a good idea? Is that an abandoned house? Is that a lost place? I love watching lost place YouTube videos. And I would really love to go to a lost place myself. Oh, there's a cameraman! Have you seen that? There was a cameraman standing. It was mirrored in the glass of the door. But I really wanted to go to... Oh, I would really love to do that. But first of all, it's kind of illegal. And second of all, I'm so afraid of everything. Even if it's just behind the screen on the TV. Oh, beware. So if I would go to a lost place, I'd be in there for, I don't know, a minute max, and then be in my bed crying all day long. Oh, and Duck. What's that? L'Oreal? Oh, really? Really, Duck? Sally's Sparrow. Why is she so concerned about that? Is she... Doc, no. Doc! It says Doc now! Wow. That was almost too late, but she did it. Oh my god, is he gonna change? Is he gonna look at her? Please no. Oh no, that's spooky. The doctor. The doctor wrote this message? I thought that somebody like evil wrote it. Somebody that she knows. I mean, maybe she knows a doctor. We don't know yet. But he wrote this message for her and he told her to duck. So, I mean, did he set that trap with the stone too? And told her to duck? Or did he know that someone or something would throw the stone at exactly that time? And that's why he wrote the message? And also that was written 1960, if I remember correctly. It's interesting, 1960. That was back when the Daleks, in the Daleks episode, when we were in the musical thing.
Blink and you're dead.
What?
Faster than you can believe. Don't turn your back. Don't look away and don't blink.
I don't blink.
Good luck.
Can I blink now? Oh my god, I blinked. I just blinked.
Sally Sparrow, it's 1 in the morning. Do you think I'm coming round at 1 in the morning? No. I'm in the kitchen.
So she's... The other one is Sally Sparrow? What is going on?
Sorry.
Oh, they're in the same building? So why did you call her then?
What's happened?
Oh,
Let's investigate.
they're going back.
You and me, girl investigator.
So wait a minute. All of those like screens with the doctor on them were in her house? Not in the lost building? In the abandoned building? Interesting.
It's happy for deep people.
So is she like a fangirl or something?
Not
But-
that in my garden. Smooth. It's what? Since yesterday.
Yeah, and it
Sure of it is close.
got bigger somehow, if I'm correct. I'm very certain this thing is alive.
How can my name be written here?
I don't know. Doctor wrote it.
How is that possible?
1996. 1969. The other way around.
Who'd got me here?
Is it Santa Claus?
It could be a burglar. A burglar who rings the doorbell.
Right.
I'll stay here in case of incidents.
Okay, you're opening the door without even asking who's there.
You know I'd be here.
I was told to bring this letter on this date at this exact time to Sally Sparrow.
So, was he sent by the doctor?
Do you have anything with a photograph on it, like a driving license?
Or is he from this organization that's hunting the doctor? I knew it! Look at it!
Really stupid. I was told to make absolutely sure. It's so hard to tell with film photographs, isn't it?
Apparently.
Oh my god, it's getting closer and closer. I mean, it's only a statue, what could it do?
Well, that's a long story, actually.
Yeah, but I want to know. Tell me.
Wainwright.
Is this a joke?
Joke?
Kathy,
What the hell is happening? Oh god, got she killed by the angel? No, she got teleported. Oh, look at them. Oh, they're so cute. I mean, I have seen worse happening to people.
You're in Hull.
No, I'm not.
This is Hull.
No, it isn't.
Where is that?
You're in Hull.
I'm not in Hull. Stop saying Hull.
Where is Hull?
Who to?
My grandmother, Catherine Costello Nightingale.
What?
Don't have that in London. There's no.
She got teleported in time? Oh my god, that means she's never gonna come back? She's...
So they're related?
Sorry?
My Kathy, your grandmother, they're practically identical.
That's because they are identical.
If my grandson has done as he promises he will, then as you read these words, it has been mere minutes since we last spoke. For you. For me, it has been over 60 years.
Oh my god.
Photographs is of my children. The youngest is Sally. I named her after you, of course.
This is sick. This is totally sick.
Yes, it is. I need a minute to process that. My brain's just not... Oh my god. Why is the... What? Hello? Oh, there are more than one? And this one is holding a key. And there's the one from the garden. We shouldn't be here. What's the key for? Which door or what door does it open? Could you maybe turn around? That's so cool. But I don't know, I was thinking about how the doctor could maybe save her, or how she, with the help of the doctors, could save her friend again and not make it happen anymore. But that would mean that her grandson would never be born, and she'd never receive the memo or letter.
You would have liked Ben. He was the very first person I met in 1920.
Are you following me?
Yeah.
Him! Really? Oh my god.
One breath in 2007 and the next in 1920 is a strange way to start a new life. But a new life is exactly what I've always wanted.
Really, you wanted that? DVD store. Good old times. Angel Smile. Did you see the DVD Angel Smile? Was that on purpose?
Hello?
Sorry.
And why is that happening?
Count me.
Hi.
38.
Just a moment.
This is creeping me out. That he appears in all of the screens everywhere.
It's not what you think it is.
Who is this guy?
Sorry, the pause thing keeps slipping. Stupid thing.
Last night at Kathy's, you had him on all those screens, that same guy.
So she doesn't know him.
Who is he?
An Easter egg.
Excuse me?
An Easter egg.
Like a DVD extra, yeah? You know how on DVDs they put
Ha-
extras, you know, documentaries and stuff?
Why is an Easter egg on a DVD? How did that happen?
A bunch of clues in the menu screen.
Complicated.
Sorry. It's
He's
interesting, actually.
taking part in the interaction.
You and the guys, you mean the internet, don't you?
How do you know?
Spooky, isn't it?
Very complicated.
Florence, need you.
Actually, from a a non-subjective viewpoint, it's more like a big ball of wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey stuff.
Started well, that sentence.
Great analysis, Doctor. And great explanation.
Well, I can hear you.
Okay, that's enough. I've had enough now. I've had
You-
a long day and I've had bloody enough.
So,
Got you the lesson.
the Doctor read something on the wall for her, and he's talking to her on the DVD. Why?
Go to the police, you stupid woman. Why does nobody ever just go to the police?
Oh my god. Those are so many coincidences.
Look, I know how mad I'm sounding.
Shall we try it from the beginning this time?
Okay, there's this house. A big old house, been empty for years.
They're not gonna help you, they're the police.
Could you just wait here for a minute?
She is gonna be brought to a mental institution. My god, those angels are following her everywhere. Like, literally everywhere. Whenever she turns around, there's an angel. And usually angels are good beings, but in her case... Don't. Could you please... Okay, so she blinked and now they're gone. What is that?
Okay.
Did the doctor send the angels after her? No.
So over the last 2 years, the owners of all of these vehicles have driven up to West Drumlin's house, parked outside, and just disappeared.
So they all ended up in 1920. That's the TARDIS!
The pride of the Wester Drumlins collection. We found that there too. Somebody's idea of a joke, I suppose.
Okay, so the doctor's here.
And the windows are the wrong size. Can't even get in it. Ordinary airlock, but nothing fits. But that's not the big question. See,
Well, actually.
Just my phone number. Not a promise, not a guarantee, not an IOU. Just a phone number.
and that's Sally.
Sally Shipton. Sparrow! Sally Sparrow.
That was a Freudian slip, was it? Did it disappear? No. Oh my god. The angels are trying to enter the TARDIS. He's gonna die. No, he's gonna get teleported to 1920. Get out. If you want to get to this date, get out now. What's with all those close-ups today? Can we please stop doing that? Okay, so he closed his eyes. When I'm doing this, I'm still looking. I'm just covering up the eyes, like the middle of the eyes. But don't worry, I'm still kind of looking.
Ordinary airlock, but nothing fits.
Ooh. Putting the pieces together. So the TARDIS and the angels are gone. Oh, where is he?
Welcome. Where am I? 1969.
Oh, here he is! Oh my god, we've way too far into the episode without having seen him. And Martha? Like, scene.
What in God's name are you talking about?
Trust me, just nod when he stops for breath.
Track you down with this. This is my timey-wimey detector.
Looks very professional.
And I'm sorry, Billy. I am very, very sorry.
About?
It's gonna take you a while.
What's that supposed to mean?
Hello? Billy, where are you? Where?
But why can't he just bring him back with the TARDIS? Isn't that supposed to happen? Oh. Oh, he did?
Billy?
Oh no, oh my god. This episode. What is this episode? So cool.
It was raining when we met.
Oh my god, she wanted to go to a date with him. And I was like 80 years old. And just, I don't know, half an hour has passed.
Look at the list.
What does that mean?
Well,
Is
list.
that it? Look at the list.
He said you'd have it by now. A list of 17 DVDs.
Why is the doctor making it all so complicated? Couldn't he just, like, I don't know, give her a manual at the beginning of the episode?
Well, that I never would.
As soon as I understand it, I'll come and tell you.
No, gorgeous girl.
He's gonna be dead.
You told me all those years ago that we'll only meet again this one time. On the night I die.
Why did he tell him that? That's so cruel.
I'm an old sick man, but I've had something to look forward to.
I don't know. I mean, he could have told him that he'd meet her again. And could have left out the part with the dying.
I'll stay. I'm gonna stay with you, okay?
Thank you, Salisbury.
She's so... Oh my god. He died. Oh my god, it was so sudden. I thought we would get another, like, I don't know what I thought. Another talk or something.
Why?
I want you to meet me.
Where?
West of Drumlins.
Uh-huh.
Live in Scooby-Doo's house.
So you're inviting the next person to the spooky house where people disappear that know you. Okay. Just don't split up.
I've got a transcript, see? Everything he says. Yep, that's me. Yes, I do. Yep, and this next is...
Are you going to read out the whole thing?
Sorry.
Or I was. I'm stuck. In 1969.
He's stuck.
All the space and time he promised me. Now I've got a job in a shop. I've got to support him.
Really?
69, that's where you're talking from.
Afraid so.
But you're replying to me. You can't know exactly what I'm going to say 40 years before I say it.
38?
I'm getting this down.
But how did the TARDIS teleport then? To the garage and back to somewhere else. But not to the doctor.
What does he mean by look to your left? I've written tons about that on the forum. I think it's a political statement.
You're on her left side.
You.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm writing in your bits. That way I've got a complete transcript of the whole conversation.
Oh my god. So he used his transcript to make that DVD.
Script's on my autocue.
How can you have a copy of the finished transcript? It's still being written.
I told you I'm a time traveller. I got it in the future.
Okay.
But how could it have ever been written if there were no DVDs in the first place?
Still happening.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
Actually, never mind that. You can do shorthand.
I've seen a TV show where this time thing, gets explained a little better
Big problem.
than wibbly wobbly.
Box, haven't they? The angels have the phone box.
Yes, they do.
Have the phone box, that's my favourite. I've got
So
that.
they do have the force to teleport it. I mean, the ability.
Of course, a stone can't kill you either, but then you turn your head away. Then you blink. And oh yes it can.
Don't take your eyes off that.
Don't blink. That's why I wrote that on the wall.
Their greatest asset is their greatest curse. They can never be seen. Loneliest creatures in the universe. And I'm so
Loneliest creatures in the universe? I thought that would be you, Doctor.
listen. Your life
Great.
depends on this. Don't blink. Don't even blink. Blink and you're dead. They are fast, faster than you could believe. Don't turn your back. Don't look away and don't blink. Good luck.
Great! Oh my god. What's that message, Doctor?
I'll rewind it.
What good would that do?
We're not looking at the statue.
Neither are you.
Oh my god. Do cameras count? Can you point your cell phone camera at them and it counts as watching?
If we just keep staring at this one statue.
I guess not.
There's 3 more.
3?
They were upstairs before, but I think I heard
Oh, my
them
eyes itchy. Why?
I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna check. You keep looking at this one. Don't blink.
Oh my god, don't blink, but you have to blink from time to time. What about slowly moving away while you're not blinking?
Okay, we can't both get to the front door without taking our eyes off that thing, so you stay here. What? I'll be just around the corner. You stay here.
That was the first thing I said when you entered that house. Do not split up.
A key. I took it last time I was here. They followed me to get it back. I led them to the blue box. Now they've got that.
Give them the key.
I'm gonna check the back door. You wait here.
Oh god. How do you manage not to blink? Oh my god, he's gonna be teleported away. It's not gonna go well. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Think about that. Being in that situation. Move away. Walk backwards. You can move away if you look at it while moving. Or twitch one eye and leave the other one open and then change. I don't know.
The back door, but there's a cellar. There might be a way out. Delivery hatch or something.
I'm coming.
Are you hearing what he's saying? Can you hear that? I mean, he's like, help, help, please come. And she's like, I don't care. I wanna find out what's happening.
Oh, and there's your one.
Why doesn't one of you just stand there where she was standing a minute ago and could watch all of them at once?
Why?
Why is it gonna... Oh god.
Oh my god, it's turning out the light.
Oh no, hurry up. Do you have a cell phone? With a torchlight? This is the worst disco party I've ever been to. With the stroboscope light. Yeah, we know. It's very overwhelming.
This is Security Protocol 712. This time capsule has detected the presence of an authorized control disk.
This awakes memories that I do not like. That's security protocol. Last time we've seen it, Doctor died. Okay. I really like the way they're portraying those angels. That's really cool. Oh no. They're inside. Don't look away. What are you doing? Why are you looking away? What did he tell you? Wait a minute. They didn't move anymore and the TARDIS is gone. Does it mean that it's over?
Tricked them. The Doctor tricked them. They're looking at each other. They're never gonna move again.
Oh, that's so clever. That's a genius move. Oh my god.
Sally. Can't you let it go?
Of course I can't let it go.
Could you?
How did the Doctor know where to write those words?
If something like that happened to you?
Look, some things you never find out, and that's okay.
No, it's not. I would try to find out too.
Ever think this might be getting in the way of
real life?
Other things.
We just run shop together.
Could be. Okay, I get his point of view. Here we go. Hello. Why do they have arrows on their backs?
Hello, sorry, bit of a rush. There's a sort of thing happening. Very important that we stop it.
Oh my god, it's you.
That thing.
A bit of a complex life. Things don't always happen to me in quite the right order. Gets a bit confusing at times. Especially at weddings. I'm rubbish at weddings. Especially my own.
My own?
Time traveler hasn't happened to you yet, none of it. It's still in your future.
What hasn't happened?
None of Doctor, please, 20 minutes spread hatching.
Oh my god.
Make sure you've got this with you. You're gonna need it. Doctor!
Yeah, listen, gotta dash. Things happening. Well, 4 things. Well, 4 things and a lizard.
Okay, no worries. When you go.
So she knows something about his future. This is the first time anyone ever knew something about the Doctor. Because he is the one who knows everything.
Good luck.
Interesting. Okay. First of all, before I forget, I do have a question, because now she gave him every note, every picture, everything that she collected so that he could help her in her past and in his future. But why didn't she write down anything about how they could solve that problem? I mean, when he was talking through the DVD, he said everything that he knew. So I do think that she didn't include in her notes that the goal was to like circle them around a thing that then disappears and then they're going to look at each other. Things like that. I don't know. Didn't she? Because if he knew, he would have told her, and that would have kind of like made it easier for them, right? Could have said, go into the cellar, go together, don't leave him up there, and then go and like open the TARDIS, and when you're going to be in it, this and that will happen. I don't know. Okay. But apart from this itsy bitsy, very tiny thing that I have to criticize. I mean, it's not even a critique about the episode, it's a critique about her notes. She could have written them differently, so. But apart from that, this was such a great episode. Oh my god. That. Oh. I don't even know where to begin. I loved this episode so much, but I do have one critique. But this is just a small one, okay? So. Well, it's the second critique, but this one is about the episode. I didn't like that the Doctor and Martha weren't in there for very much time. I mean, the on-screen time of them, if you put them together, were like approximately, 3 to 4 minutes of the whole episode, which was very different. I mean, we have already seen another episode where something like that happens. I can't think of the name now, but it was the episode with Elton John, where he had that podcast thing. And in that episode, well, I guess the screen time of Martha and the Doctor was a little more, but in this one, it was almost none at all. And I do not really count the DVD parts. I do count the time where the Doctor and Martha were there in person. Was, 2 to 3 minutes max. But back to the great episode. So in this episode, we're following Sally Sparrow, a girl of whom we know nothing about yet. She was just climbing over a fence, entering an abandoned building of, I don't know who it belongs to, and she finds a wall, rips it apart, and she finds a message of the Doctor. And I'm really wondering what why did she go there in the first place? What did the Doctor do to like make her go into the building? I don't know, because everything, maybe I missed it. Maybe it was in the episode and I missed it. But apart from that, everything else was like kind of, we got the hints to how she found out what she should do. But was there a hint how she went in the house in the first place? I don't know. And everywhere, like at first in her house and then later on like in the DVD shop and everywhere there are those DVDs, 17, with all the messages of the Doctor. And when you put them together, you like get the message, the stuff that the Doctor wants to tell Sally, which I thought was very, very interesting. But I don't know why the Doctor made it so complicated in the first place. I mean, maybe it's for the episode, because if there was one DVD with 10 minutes of the Doctor talking, it wouldn't have been obvious for anyone else watching this DVD. So if you were worried about that, that would not be a very good reason not to do that, not to put everything on one DVD. So I wonder why he did that, why he made it extra complicated for her. I don't know. I mean, he only did that because of the stuff that he gave her. And this is where it gets complicated for my review, because he made it because he got the list of her and she wrote down 17 DVDs. So if she would have like written down one DVD, maybe he would have just made one DVD, right? It's complicated, this time thing. But it's a very cool idea, and every time he like appeared on the screen in the first place, before we even knew what he was doing there, it was so creepy seeing him. And the angels. Oh my god. They were such good antagonists in this episode. It's something that, I mean, they use CGI for the faces to change and sometimes for the hand to move. But I think most of the time those were real statues that they used and they just put it in certain directions. And that is so cool. I really liked it so much, especially when you like saw them moving or kind of saw them moving. Like, for example, in the end over here, they are moving so much, but it's made in, I don't know if you know stop motion movies, where you have a figurine and you put it somewhere. For example, a figurine and you put it somewhere and you take a photo of it and then you put it somewhere else. You move one leg for 1 centimeter, then you take another picture and then a centimeter more. And in the end, after hours and hours of moving that figurine, you put all the pictures together and then you have a video of it, like walking. And it kind of felt like they made it that way. They had to move the statues around 100, 1,000 times to get all of those pictures. And it felt like so much work went into this. I mean, even more work than like just simply putting CGI faces on their face. And I really wonder, because I know that from an amusement park where I go to from time to time, they do have statues and they put CGI faces on them with lightning and everything, but the statue themselves do not have a face. Like, they're blank. It's not like they have a face and with the CGI it gets changed. No, they don't have a face at all and the CGI gets put on them. So I'm very curious if they do, because now in this picture it looks like they are real, like including the faces, and that it's not CGI. I don't know, or did they have different statues and just, I don't know, every time they changed their face, they put another statue there, or different hats and they removed the hats? I don't know. But either way, those were great antagonists. I enjoyed watching them so much, and they gave us this feeling, because, I mean, all of you do know, whenever you go outside, you go to the city, there is always some statue standing somewhere around So there is literally no place you could go to any city, not even here in Germany, and not having a statue anywhere. So the idea of them following you or watching you is really creepy. It really got me. Also, I do not like mannequins and statues. They're kind of the same. Not really, but they work kind of the same way. So they were so creepy. They gave us this anxious feeling because they were omnipresent, and I really liked them so much. And also the topic of the episode, it was the best of the best. I love this. I mean, we are in a show called Doctor Who, the show that's about time traveling. And I know most of the time we are just time traveling from one place to another place, and from one planet to another planet, back in time, forth in time. But whenever they are trying to play with the concept in time within an episode, and they achieve something as great as this is the show's essence. This is what I want to see in the show. This is what I want Doctor Who to do. Experiment with time and expand our views on the concept of time. We, as somebody who's watching the show, make us think about how things might work, make us think about what great concept time is, and no one of us can like say for sure if it isn't like they portrayed in this show. I mean, I wanted to say we know Doctor Who doesn't exist, but do we? We've never seen him. Might as well be. But what I wanted to say is no one of us, except if you're maybe like a person who studies time for 50 years or so, you know maybe a little more about the concept of time, but I guess no human living on Earth is really understanding the concept of time. We all know what we think we know, but we don't know what we don't know. And this makes it so interesting whenever you are confronted with a new theory and you try to figure out if this may be possible in your own time. And it's not that we have never heard those kind of stories. It's not that we've never had a person who like said they were traveling from 2030 into our time, or they were born for the third time or something like that, and they could tell how they were living in 1250 or something like that. It's not that we haven't heard the stories. I mean, most of the people, whenever they hear such a story, they're like, oh yeah, well, I don't believe that, and they just close that door. But if you start thinking about it and about the possibilities that might be there, it makes it so much more interesting. And I really love when a TV show or a movie does that with the viewer. When it starts making them think, when it starts making them like challenge their own thoughts, challenge their own beliefs. I love that. I love getting philosophical, even if the word is way too hard to pronounce here, right? Philosophical, right? Yeah, did that great. Okay. Great concept, great antagonists, great, and such. This is what I want to add real quick. The actress, I don't know her name. She's called Carey Mulligan. She's really cute, and I liked her very much. And she was so, I don't know. I felt the need to hug her like throughout the whole episode whenever she was on screen, because I could relate to her so easily. Maybe that's another reason. And I was, throughout the whole episode, I was thinking, what would I do? What would I do? Oh, and that almost boyfriend of hers. the man that she met, the police, was he from the police? Did he work with the police? The detective? I don't know. You know who I'm talking about. That then got teleported back in time and came back to her when he was like on his death day. And I was talking about this while I was watching the episode, but I just want to point it out real quick. The Doctor could have easily, he could have told him, he did. We saw this on screen. You are going to talk to her, but you will have to wait a while. And he could have told him, you're gonna meet her for sure in your life. You have something to look forward to. Even if you're sick, and even if, I don't know, whatever. But why did he tell him, when you saw her, you're gonna die? I don't know. Even if the man, which he kind of implied, was like, not happy, but he was like, okay to die because he was sick and he didn't want to live anymore. I don't know if this was something nice that the Doctor did or something cruel. I can't decide. I really can't. And also a friend who got teleported way back. This episode didn't really wait long for us to give us the brain fogs because we were in the episode for, I don't know, I can't really recall, but I think for 3 to 4 minutes into the episode. And then we got this thing with her friend and we're like, what the fuck is going on here? That was me throughout the whole episode. And I loved it. I loved every single second. This is the potential of Doctor Who. This is the potential. And I hope they are going to continue using it because this is what they can do. And they can do it. We have seen it. Not only in this episode, but especially in this episode. Now that I have talked so much about the episode, and I think I have not forgotten to say anything that I wanted to say, no, I don't think so. We're gonna go straight onto the IMDb rating. You guys have no idea how much material I have to cut out of this episode or out of the review because I just can't talk today. I think it's the heat in here. I can't think. My brain's not working anymore. And I try to say the simplest sentences and I can't. I just can't. I stumble over words all the time. That's what editing is for, right? Give me more work than it would have been in the first place. Yay. Making it harder for myself. Okay, let's get into the IMDb rating. Okay, listen. Listen. If this episode gets rated lower than 8.5, I'm gonna be so angry at each and every single one of you. This episode at least should be a 9.2. Yeah. Not at least. Let's say 9.2, 9.3 is my rating. Let's say 9.3. I really liked it. And if it's lower than 8.5, I'm gonna be angry. So you better hurry up, change those ratings before I get there. Okay, here we go. It's called Blink. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Is this the highest rating we have ever seen in any episode, including finales and ever? 9.8. Okay, now you guys can be angry at me for my 9.3 rating. I had no idea. I mean, it's deserved from start to finish. It's totally deserved. Wow. Wow. And if you look at the ratings from Human Nature, 8.9 to Family But 9.2 to Blink 9.8, What's the next episode going to be? There's not much more room upwards. We're at the very top right now, right? Oh my gosh. Like I just said, love the episode from start to finish. Really. And this rating is just crazy. It's just crazy. I was thinking, that's why I said 9.2, 9.3, because The Family of Blood was also one of the greatest Doctor Who episodes I've ever seen. And I thought, yeah, maybe the over 9.5s are like for finale episodes. But they really went there. You really went there. That's great. Also, look at how many people have rated the episode. 5,900, 7,600, 8,400, and then 20,000 people have rated this episode. Oh my gosh. So many people. This is a fan favorite for sure. And it's one of my most favorite episodes too. Okay. I have to say one little thing right now, because it's coming to my mind when I see this rating. I do realize this is not only my favorite episode or one of the most favorite episodes of Doctor Who, but it is for sure all of yours most favorite episodes too, or of most of you. So this means I will get a ton of comments. With a ton, I mean more than 50, okay? We're still a small channel over here. But if I do get so many messages, I just want to tell you, you can be 100% sure if they are spoiler free and Andrew gives me the green light, I will read each and every single one of them. And I will love reading each and every single one of them. But if I do get so many comments, I will possibly not have the time to answer each and every single one of it. I'm going to have to pick out certain comments. And I'm very, very sorry for that. But I'm just a human being. And I don't have, like Doctor Who does, forever time. My day only has 24 hours, of which I have to sleep and work. And 16 hours of this day are just gone. They're gone. And there are 8 hours left in which I have to record other episodes, edit other episodes. And I do also have to have time for myself, time to eat, and time to do stuff. Sometimes. Not very often. Ever since I started this channel. And I'm not complaining here, okay? I just want to explain. So, if I do not answer your comment, I will read it and I will show you that I read it by hearting it. That's for sure. But please don't be angry if I get so many messages, so many comments under this video that I cannot answer each and every single one of them. Please don't be angry at me, okay? I love reading your comments though, I really do. Okay, that's sad. This was such a great episode, I can't believe. And do you remember what I said in the beginning about the last 2 episodes being so great that I'm afraid that we're just gonna drop like flies on the ground? I was so afraid, which I am now, because I mean, we're at the 9.8 rating. This is just crazy. We cannot get any higher. The next episode has to be a weaker one. It just has to be. I'm expecting it. Oh, great. Okay. I'm gonna calm down. You're gonna calm down. Everyone's gonna calm down. I will see each and every single one of you in the next episode. And next week, have a nice week and a greater weekend whenever you are watching this. And please, for every single new member on this channel with this video, we on this channel are always kind in the comments and we always accept opinions of each and every single commenter as long as they are accepting other people's comments and do not be rude to each other, okay? Always be kind. I love this show. Bye.